There's been lots of changes over the past few years in education, but what doesn't change is who we are at Varndean School. We truly believe that every student can succeed, every young person has a gift, or several gifts, and it's our job to recognise them, pick up the gifts and work with them. About 3 years ago, it became apparent to us that the school was too big. It was possible to get lost within the school as a young person. So we decided we'd split the school into 4 schools. Smaller communities, more responsive to the students' needs in terms of progress, attendance. So those schools have been really successful and are now well embedded.
The 4 schools are made up of Russell, Angelo, Turing and Ellis. Russell is named after Bertrand Russell, who was a famous British philosopher. Turing is named after Alan Turing, who was a famous computer scientist and mathematician.
We also have the school Angelo, who's named after Maya Angelou, who was a civil rights activist, a writer, a poet. And then we have Ellis, who was named after Miss Ellis, who built the school in 1926 and was the head teacher.
Since the success of the schools and how they've been moving forward, we wondered, how can we take it further then? How can we further personalise what we do at Varndean? And thinking about Year 6s coming through from primary school, we're conscious that they don't come as blank pages. They come as students with all sorts of gifts. So our proposal is for 2015 to look at how we can meet them at their giftedness, find out what their strengths are, and perhaps even adapt the curriculum in Year 7 when they arrive. So it could be that they've got a real interest in science and engineering. So for part of that week, they would go into science and engineering and spend some extended time there, or they may be writers or artists, or whatever their gift is, we feel we want to meet them there.
So we have a student voice to allow students to have a say in how a school is run and what goes on in the school.
The way we make this work is by a student representative from each form attending meetings where they'll come up with ideas and issues and other things which we feel need to be raised to ultimately make Varndean a better learning environment.
Student voice has been growing massively at Varndean School over the last 2-year period, and this year we were pleased to announce that we had 96 senior students in place, and that's just across Year 11.
Teaching and learning is all about making it relevant for the students. You've got to make it interesting, you've got to make it stimulating, you've got to prepare them with skills that they can take on to life, to jobs in the future.
Teachers are well trained so they can support individuals in their lessons. We try to keep withdrawal from lessons to a minimum because we want students with special educational needs or disabilities to have the same learning experiences as their peers.
NACE is a nationally recognised award that we've been working very hard towards over the last 2-year period, and which we were recently successful in achieving.
It's great that Varndean has been awarded the NACE Award. This is only awarded to 1% of schools nationally, and it's in recognition of the most able students achieving their best.
The curriculum at Varndean School is both relevant and varied. Things like psychology and sociology, travel and tourism at Key Stage 4 are not always found in secondary schools at that level. And we're on a fascinating course in Year 7 called Philosophy for Children.
Within maths and science, we provide individual pathways for all pupils. Namely, in maths, we do additional maths, which is a stepping stone towards A-level. In science, we offer the triple science, core and additional.
We've got our annual French trip to the Opal Coast, and also we do a German cultural day. There is a pen pal exchange. We also offer Japanese. Alongside that, we're now offering Latin.
So here at Varndean, we're very lucky in that we've got 4 schools within a school, which is the perfect opportunity for homegrown competition. We've got outstanding PE facilities with specialist hockey, rugby and football pitches.
We've got a range of areas of design technology that we cover, from textiles, food technology, graphic product and resistant materials. Through this, students are able to create a range of different products using amazing specialist equipment.
As well as being academically rigorous at Varndean, we think the arts are hugely important.
The arts in the nation are really, really important, and since we all live in Brighton, who go to this school, where the arts is very important in the town, similarly the arts is very important at Varndean School. We believe that Varndean's got an exceptional reputation in the city for all the art forms, whether music, drama, art or dance. You only have to come and visit the school any day of the week during the curriculum time or after school to see these 4 art forms being brilliantly performed or exercised by the students.
More specifically this year, we think that every Varndean student in Key Stage 3 should have an entitlement to a musical instrument and lessons in that instrument. We feel that's a huge part of their development, and we've already started with Year 7. The whole of Year 7 in a class, 30 students sitting to the trumpet, or the ukulele, or the trombone, and the instruments are growing.
We offer the opportunity to do a number of different activities. One of those activities might be a residential experience. So Year 7 get the chance to go to camp. We've got some students going to Budapest this year. We've got some students going to France. We've got some students going surfing.
There are so many extracurricular activities that students can do if they want to. They can do the Duke of Edinburgh Award, they can do performing arts, they can do charity work.
Just before the summer holidays, a group of us went to a place in Scotland called Findhorn. It's an eco-community and we brought back a load of ideas for sustainability for the school.
Solar Schools Committee is a charity run by the students here to raise money for the school to get solar panels. We got solar panels for the Friar building, which is now running the entire building and giving money back to the school.
Examination results at Varndean have been on an upward curve for a number of years. In light of the turbulence surrounding results nationally this year, our students have still thrived and done very well in all of their academic subjects. 69% of our students have achieved an A-star to C in English literature, 62% have achieved an A-star to C in English language and maths, 78% of students have achieved an A-star to C in the triple sciences, and 106 of our students achieved at least one A or A-star grade. And 100% of our students who studied BTECs have passed in BTEC science, music and dance. Year 10 and 11 students are currently on track to leave us with the best ever results, and we will challenge and support them to leave with the best outcomes possible.
I loved it when I first came to Varndean. I still remember my first day, and I got really excited because they were like touring us around, and I remember like how big it was and how like amazing all the facilities were and stuff.
It was a big difference coming from primary school to secondary school, but they really help you settle in. It's just very kind, and they'll help you find your way if you get lost. It's just a very, very nice place to be.
My daughter's just finished her GCSEs. She's had a fantastic 5 years here. She's had some really good teaching. She's been really well supported.
The thing that's most pleasing about Varndean is it takes consideration of the whole student.
Varndean, it's a community, it's a home for students.
There's always something for people to get involved in.
We treat every pupil as individuals, nurturing them, helping them grow and develop.
It's more of a community more than a just get to your lessons, get to class. Like everyone's taken into consideration by the teachers.
I love this school because its energy oozes from every pore. I really enjoy teaching here. I teach English, and the students I'm able to connect with on a personal level.
So why do I get up every morning at 6 o'clock to come to school? Well, I went to a school of 2,000 students, and I was the only student doing higher music. It was, now that I look back, and it was really important to me that someone had recognised that I had some musical talent and put on a course for just me in my year group. And so what that taught me is it's important just to recognise people for who they are, to keep attuned to young people and make sure you're picking up the signs that they're ready to grow, they're ready to move forward. What that means is ensuring I've got the absolute best quality teachers. I interview them personally, I see them teach personally, and what I need to do is look right into their eyes and know who they are. They have the passion to give up themselves and to work for young people and to go that extra mile. And so as an educator, what I want to do is make sure that people can feel safe, people can feel valued, young people can feel celebrated, and that's the basis for who I am as a head teacher.